Welcome back. Module 13 options. I said welcome back because it's very powerful, very useful. That's why I said twice. Options. So till now we have seen in the derivatives, forwards and futures. So this is the third one of it. Again, our LinkedIn details, YouTube details, everything is given. Target audience, there is no change. Intraday traders, definitely they need to understand. What is the takeaway? Good understanding of options. Yes, definitely at the end of it you will have a sound understanding of options. Advantages of using option in investments, risk involved in derivative tradings, whether it is futures, forwards or options, NSE derivative products, what they are offering, and dramatic transformation in investor traders confidence level. Slide 4, as always, derivatives an instrument, financial instrument that derives its value from the underlying asset, right? Derivative is a contract, not an asset. It is a zero-sum game. We have reiterated multiple times. The earlier slide, the first slide, always we keep derivatives, under that forward, futures, options. We have seen forward and futures. Here we will be extensively discussing about options with examples, right? Options. Options, there are two things. One is, what is an option? Anyway, we will discuss that, right? Option, there are two types of option. Option to buy, that is call option. Option to sell, that is called put option, right? So how does option work? Before we go into the next slide, let's be in slide 4 itself. I'll ask you a simple thing. So normally in any contract in the world, we know that particularly a legal financial contract, both the parties have an obligation, right? Let us say, for example, if someone wants to buy an apartment or house or anything, he enters a contract with the builder to buy the apartment. So then that means the buyer has to give money, while the seller here, the builder, has to construct the house as per the agreed terms and conditions. Both have an obligation in a financial contract. That is any normal financial contract. An option is a financial contract where one of the party, as the name itself suggests, has an option but not the obligation, while the other party has the obligation. That is why it is called an option. So an option is a contract which gives the option holder the right to buy or sell, but not the obligation to buy or sell. But the seller of the option has the obligation at all times to buy or sell. That is called option. There are two types of options, as I put here. You can see in the slide 4, option to buy, which is called a call option, option to sell, which is called the put option. That means it is more from a buyer's perspective, buyer of the option perspective. Let's go to slide 5. How do options work? Slide 5. I have given an example. Let me read out. Mr. X is a beautiful guy. He has a 4-year-old Maruti Swift guy, very intelligent guy, for VXI red color car, 5-seater, 1197 engine. He wishes to sell this and purchase a brand new Volkswagen Vento 2022 blue color 5-seater 1598 cc. Rather than selling and buying in the conventional way, what he wants to do is he plans to sign an option contract so that he can make the best out of it. What he does? So he has an existing car, he is an intelligent person, he wants to sell his 4-year Maruti Swift VXI color and everything. See, in option, in financial contract, it's very important, the exact specification has to be given. That's why I am giving so much details here. So he wants to sell the car and buy a new Volkswagen 2022 blue color 5-seater car. Instead of buying and selling directly, he wants to buy and sell an option. So what he does is that first he signs on 1st of March 2022, Mr. X signs a call option with a car dealer. What is call option? It gives the buyer, that is X, the right to buy the car but not the obligation. Okay, with a car dealer to buy the Volkswagen car for say strike price. Remember this term we told 14 lakhs with an expiry date of 1st of October 2022. When the current price is 13.9 lakhs. So the new car on 1st of March 2022 was selling for 13.90 lakhs. At that time he entered a forward contract, okay, for on October, expiry date is 1st of October for a strike price of 14 lakhs. Okay. So he does, why he does, he expects the price of the car to increase substantially, hence he want to lock in the buying price of the new car. So now in return the dealer, what he sells is that, do you think that the dealer will agree? Mr. X goes and tells the dealer, dealer, I want to buy the Volkswagen car, but I don't want to buy the car, I want to buy an option from you which gives the right to me to buy but not the obligation. That means the dealer has compulsorily the obligation to sell if X asks. Do you think the dealer is a fool to agree? Or is he intelligent? So please understand, Mr. X, if a small person is an intelligent, nice person, that is different. He has so much of knowledge. Dealer day in, day out, he looks all the cars. His knowledge is much wider than Mr. X. What he does is that, okay, I am ready to give an option which gives I am ready to sell an option which gives you the right to buy the option. That is, it will give X the option to right to buy, but not the obligation to buy. Whereas I will take the obligation. That is what dealer says. But with a condition, you pay me a premium now, which is the option premium of 1.5 lakhs. You forget this premium. If you want to buy the car, you buy for whatever price, that is at 14 lakhs. Whether the market price is quoting at 20 lakhs or 5 lakhs or whatever it is, I will sell you the car at 14 lakhs. But this premium you have to forget. You understand now the catch? That is the benefit for an option seller. So option seller, for the obligation he takes at all times, he is compensated with the option premium which is paid upfront by the option buyer. So as you can see here in the pictorially we have put Mr. X, strike price 14 lakhs, he is the buyer of the call option. Please understand, he is not buying the car, he is buying the call option which gives him the right to buy the car. That's the important thing. So he pays a premium to the car dealer 1.5 lakhs. The car dealer is the seller of the option. Seller is compulsorily has the obligation to sell the car if X demands on 1st of October. 1st of October is the expiry date. Now you will be interested to know what happened, right? Definitely yes, even I am interested. Let's see what happened. On 1st of October 2022, this is what had happened. Three scenarios would have happened. One, the new car, any new car of the same specification, Volkswagen, everything, was selling for only 14 lakhs. That means the same dealer to any other customer, he was selling for 14 lakhs. Or to any other dealer to any customer, new car, straight away a new customer can walk in by paying 14 lakhs and going. So now what he will do, our X, Mr. X, what he will do, strike price is 14 lakhs, he paid a premium of 1.5 lakhs. What he will do, he will not exercise the option, right? He cannot exercise the option. Why? Because the strike price is 14 lakhs, he wanted to buy the call option which gives him the right to buy the price at 14 lakhs. Why he will not exercise if it is 14 lakhs? Because he will think, already I am having a second hand car, why to invest another 14 lakhs, already I have incurred another 1.5 lakhs which has gone waste, I have not benefited out of it. Hence he will not exercise the option. This is called at the money. Out of money, suppose the same new car, the same dealer is selling to any person, new person walking for 10 lakhs, or for that matter any dealer in the country is selling the same specification, exactly everything is same, for 10 lakhs. For hypothetically, for understanding the concept, you understand. Don't ask questions whether the same car in 6 months, whether it will go for so much down or not. Let's understand the concept. Let's ignore the other aspects of it. Okay. Suppose if it is any dealer is selling the same car for 10 lakhs. Do you think that X will go and buy for 14 lakhs? He will say, boss, forget it. Even if I want to buy, I'll ignore my 1.5 lakhs which I paid. I'll forget it. I have written down. I'll straight away buy for 10 lakhs new car. Still I am benefited, right? That means the premium he paid will become worthless. The dealer is benefited in these two scenarios, when the price is at the money or when the price is out of money, right? So when the price is at 22 lakhs, in both the scenarios, how much dealer is profit making? Dealer is making a fixed profit. What is the fixed profit? 1.5 lakhs premium which Mr. X paid upfront, right? That is the profit he is making. Suppose hypothetically, to understand the concept, the same car this dealer is selling to anybody, or any dealer is selling the same car for 22 lakhs in the market. Wow, what our X will do, he will just get up in the morning, first thing is, boss, dealer, he will be standing in the dealer shop at 6 o'clock in the morning. Dealer will come by 10 o'clock. He will wait, excited. He will just exercise the option. He will tell, boss, here is the 14 lakhs, give me the car for 22 lakhs. X makes a killing profit. What is his profit? His profit is 22 lakhs minus 14 lakhs minus the 1.5 lakhs premium he paid. So which is 6.5 lakhs. Think of it. Suppose if the car was 25 lakhs, if the new car is being sold for 25 lakhs, his profit increases by another 3 lakhs, 9.5. So then that means the profit for buyer is unlimited. The profit for seller is limited to the premium that he receives upfront at the time of signing the contract. Hence, the risk for a seller of the option, please understand, not the seller of the car here, seller of the option. Seller of the option, the risk is unlimited, whereas for the buyer, the risk is limited to the premium that he paid upfront. Okay, the reward for the seller is limited to the premium he received, whereas the reward for the buyer is unlimited. As you can see, I put in the table, buyer X, unlimited, limited premium, right? Seller, right? Risk, reward, profit, car dealer, it is unlimited. Okay, so you can understand, very simple. The seller, car dealer, the risk reward is for buyer it is unlimited profit. For the seller it is limited. The risk for buyer is limited to the premium paid, whereas for the seller it is unlimited. Hope you understand thoroughly. So this is a type of option called call option. In this option, the buyer has the right to buy, but not the obligation to buy. Okay. Now let's go to the put option. Slide 7. You remember, he has his old car, so that also he doesn't want to sell in the conventional way. He went to a second-hand car dealer, telling that, Mr. second-hand car dealer, I have a car, and he gives all the specifications. Okay, and he says that I want to sell this car at a strike price of 5 lakhs. That is the strike price, right? On 1st of October. Same on 1st of March is the contract entry date. Both contracts he enters simultaneously, right? The expiry date is 1st of October. I don't want to sell my car, but I want the right to sell the car. I want to buy an option which gives me the right to sell the car at 5 lakh rupees. So second-hand dealer, naturally, he has seen so many cars day in, day out, he deals with so many. So he says, okay boss, fine, I agree. Pay me a premium of 60,000 now, but forget this premium, right? So now, Mr. X has an option. Earlier he had a call option which gives him the right to buy the car. Now he has an option which gives him the right to sell his old car, which is a put option. So you understand now, put option gives the option holder or the buyer the right to sell, but not the obligation to sell. Okay. So now let's say, for example, what happens in this scenario? In the first case, he lost his money, 1.5 lakhs premium. In this case, what happens? How does option work? Slide 8. On 1st of October, there are 3 scenarios that can happen. The price is at the same price, 5 lakhs. Anywhere he tries to go and sell the car is being sold only for 5 lakhs. Any dealer is ready to buy 5 lakhs. Then that means what our friend will do? I have lost 1.5 lakhs there. Why I have to sell this car also? Let me retain my car. So hence he will forget the premium that he paid. That means the seller retains the premium that he collected. That is called at the money. Suppose the same car for some reason, like suddenly it became an antique, or there is a huge demand for this type of car, this made in that particular year and this type of brand, for whatever reasons. Okay, let's leave the reasons, let's understand the concept. So outside it goes for 9 lakhs. So what our friend will do? Boss, why I have to sell you for 5 lakhs? 60,000, forget it. Still I am making money, I will sell the car outside. hence he will not exercise the option. That is called out of money. So what he will do? Mr. X says will not exercise and his premium is the loss. Whereas the same car, if he sells outside, or any car of the same dimension, same value, same everything, is outside market, is sold only for 3 lakhs. For what is worth 3 lakhs, he is able to sell at 5 lakhs. X immediately will go, oh, jumping, he will go and say that, boss, here is the car, give me the money of 5 lakhs. So he makes a profit. I would say he makes a killing. How much profit he makes? He makes 1.4 lakhs profit. How the 1.4 lakhs? 5 lakhs is the strike price, he gets 5 lakhs. So 3 lakhs is the market settlement price, right? Because that is what the market price is, that is the settlement price. So he gets 2 lakhs there, and the premium he paid, he forgets it. So that is also has to be, that's gone, right? 60,000. That means his net profit is 1.4 lakhs in this transaction. So as you can see here, once again in the table below, profit on the left hand side for the buyer, it is unlimited. For the right hand side, it is the seller, profit is limited. Why? The premium that the buyer pays upfront, that is the profit for the seller. When you come to risk, on the left hand side, the buyer, the premium paid, that is the loss, that is the risk. There is no further risk for him. Whereas for the option seller, suppose in this case, it is he is incurring a loss of 1.4 lakhs because that is the profit of Mr. X. Suppose if the old car were to sell in the market for 1 lakh, his loss increases by another 2 lakhs, 3.4 lakhs. So the loss is exponential. Theoretically, it is exponential, but practically there will be, because how much it can go down or how much it can go up. But theoretically, the loss is unlimited for a seller, not the seller of the car. That's why I have taken 2 examples. In the first example, where he wants an option to buy a car. In the second case, X buys an option to sell the car. So in both the scenarios, you have to understand one thing. What Mr. X is buying is buying a call option and buying the put option. There are 2 parties, okay, seller of the call option and seller of the put option. Okay, I am sure you would have understood this concept with these examples. Let's go to slide 9. As you can see here, while on the face of it, it might appear that the risk is unlimited for a seller. Yes, definitely it is unlimited, and the profit is unlimited for a buyer. But and also the probability of success we have to see. We have seen 3 scenarios, right, in both the examples: at the money, in the money, and out of money. That means in 2 scenarios, at the money and out of money, the options will not be exercised by the buyer, whether it is a call option or a put option. That means the seller straight away, out of 3 probabilities, 2/3 he is benefited, right? Probability of success, straight away seller, it is at a great advantage over buyer, because the probability of success for a buyer is 1/3, whereas the probability of seller is 2/3. Risk, as you can see, the seller is unlimited, for buyer it is limited. The profit for seller is limited, whereas the profit for buyer is unlimited. So if you understand this table, you will be easily able to relate the risk reward for option buying and selling. I am sure you would have got a good understanding. Now let's go to the next slide. Slide 10, NSE derivative products. What are the products? NSE, see, we have index options, index futures, then you have equity futures and equity options. In the case of index futures, Bank Nifty and Nifty, you have monthly, and you have also weekly. First we will see the first item, index futures, that is monthly. It is only monthly and it is settled in cash. That means at the end of the period, the unexecuted contract, the price difference will be settled. The buyer of the futures or the seller of the future will get the differential, whether they make profit or loss. Okay. In the case of stock futures, it is also monthly settlement, but it is stock settled. That means the buyer has to compulsorily take delivery of the shares and the seller has to compulsorily give delivery of the shares. This is only for unexecuted open contracts lying on the expiry date. Okay. In the case of index options, Bank Nifty and Nifty, there are 2 types. One, weekly options and monthly options. Both are cash settled. Stock options, it is only monthly, it is available, again it is stock settle, you cannot settle in cash. Okay. Hence derivative strategy is something very interesting. In fact, we are given a futures and options strategy. I would request everyone to go through those videos also. The subsequent modules will be that only. So please go through that, it will be very interesting. Now let's look at the slide 11, risks in derivative trading. Loss of capital, as you can see, it's a zero sum game. Because it is zero sum games, somebody's gain is somebody's loss. The gain of buyer is loss of seller, the loss of buyer is gain of seller. So it's like what you call, if I win you lose I win, or you win I lose, whatever way you want to look upon. So it is zero sum game. Hence it's very important that it is not only the amount of trade that you do, even sometimes your capital will be wiped out. Hence you have to be very careful, prudent and wise when you are playing in derivatives market. Liquidity risk, sometimes what happen in stock options particularly, where there are illiquid stocks, you will not get an exit. Hence liquidity risk is something very important. So please, when you are entering stocks, stock options or stock futures, please check whether there is adequate liquidity in the stocks. So that's very important. Sometimes stocks go in the banned list where entry and exit is possible, but new entrants cannot come. That means the price will be, there will be significant volatility in those kind of situations. Hence one has to be careful. Lastly, loss of peace due to high volatility. Do you want that your peace and sleep to be lost? So it's better, no? Let's be sensible. So uses of derivatives, again we repeat, lock-in prices which you have seen, right, in forward contract, and again hedging, like how farmer hedges his farm produce that is going to come, and also how he mitigates his risk by locking the price and getting a commitment to sell his products. So that is useful. Arbitrage, as I gave the example, the taking advantage between two markets, okay, buying in one market which is low price and selling in another market where the price is high, is arbitrage. Then speculation, again people speculate, unfortunately they lose peace, sleep, since it is a zero sum game. Is it really worth? Hence I humbly request all speculators, please don't speculate, please use strategies, and risk mitigating strategies and risk management is very important in derivatives trading. Thank you very much. Thank you.